Hello there guys and girls, welcome back to the Automation AI Car Generator Championships. Today we're going to be taking our 1956 split of cars to Grand Valley Speedway, see how they handle, see how they go, and see how their times will compare to what they got in Automation game. So sit back and enjoy. So our current category is 1956 Gasmea. So all these cars are generated around that market and from various demographics. So our first up is the Caliber. Let's see how well it fares on Grand Valley Speedway. Okay, here we go. This is a pretty fast car, but it's got quite a lot of weight to it from all the luxurious parts. It's a GT premium car, so it's a luxury cruiser really, but at least has some sportiness to be a GT. You have to be kind of gentle in the corners before you get stuff like this happening. Yeah, don't want that, that's going to bleed our time away. And not shifting properly also. Okay, slowly through here. Gently through here I should say, it's still pretty fast. Lovely. Gently, lead the speed. Oh, just about made it. Wait for this bit. Gently round here. Up to the sharp one. Can leave it in second? I think so. There we go. Definitely have to be careful with this kind of vehicle. Sideways through there, not ideal. Definitely feels like a boat. Whew, yes, it's a land yacht, that's for sure. Still pretty nice considering that it is so heavy, but it's not particularly drivable. Not when you're pushing it like this. Just wants to step out like that. All that inertia from the record player and God knows what else it's got in there. Gently and squeeze on the power. Off to the home straight through the final wiggly chicane, sort of chicane I guess it is. This is the corner that used to catch me out back in the Gran Turismo days. Every time, last lap of the race, yeah, I've done it, crash, no, I've lost. Okay then, powering down the straight towards the finish. Across the line for a 2 minutes 50.728. And in Automation it got a 2:56.32, so we beat that by 6 seconds. Not bad. Okay, next up we have the Nat, the little fun budget car. Not as rubbish as it looks, but it still lacks a bit of power. So let's see how it goes. It goes, but not properly. But it's okay. It gets up to speed, alright. It does 80 at least. Not quite sure if it's happy between 5,500 and 6,000 RPM. I think it likes to be changed a bit earlier. It's only an overhead valve engine. Or single overhead I should say. Yeah, it should be pretty good through these bends. That was its happy place, 70 miles an hour. So no, it doesn't do 80 unless you're going downhill. Road Atlanta on the back straight, it was 69 the whole way. Now we're going downhill and onto the brakes. suspension. Pretty good for GP suspension, but it's not, you know, you can't expect too much of it, that's for sure. Just accelerating through this bit rather than bleeding off speed. Dragging the brakes into there. Down to second for the sharp turn into the tunnel. Nice, nice. Oh, little slide at the end there. It does make up for itself in the corners. Except for when I'm driving. It's a little unpredictable in high suspension load. It's a bit springy, but not too bad. Not as bad as some of the 40s cars we had. Oh, going a bit wide here. That's a lift, just for a split second. Okay, down to second for this last twisty chicane. Oh, I can't tell you how many times that corner's caught me out over the many years I've been driving this track. I'm sure the same goes for a lot of you too. Okay, coming up to the finish. Put the kettle on, I'll probably have it brewed by the time I get there. 69, oh, up to 70. 71. Come on, girl. Insect, little gnat. Okay, across the line, it's a 3:19.279. Wow, not a speedy Gonzale. And in automation, it got a 3:30.25. So we beat that by 11 seconds, not bad. Okay, time for the Heartwood, the fun premium car. Definitely feels a little bit more up together than the Gnat does. Feels more like a refined vehicle. So let's see how it does. Okay, we're from the line, and yeah, it's not too slow. It does have some nice pickup. And the handling in this car is surprisingly nice too. Although it is quite small, so I guess you would expect it to handle somewhat nicely. But this does feel really good when you load it into a corner. It's not a Honda. Down to the hairpin, onto the brakes, heel and toe from 4th to 2nd, and she's happy. Good gear ratios for the track. Lift a bit for this, down the brakes, to the right. Second, this Type 1. Okay. Yep, she's doing well. She's not trying to fight me, that's for sure. It's the last thing you need is your vehicle trying to fight you when you're trying to push it. Yeah, very smooth round there. Very smooth. Okay, full throttle. Bridge. Wonder how much faster it will be than the Gnat, if it will be faster. Okay, full throttle. There we go. I believe in you. Bit of wheel spin there before I try my luck. Excellent. Very nice indeed. So that's to be one of the best handling cars of the lot yet, of all the entries so far. I think it is the best handling. And it's not too slow either. It's not drastically slow. Got 85 for the finish line. Yep, airspeed at 85, 86. Across the line, that's a 2:59.169. Not bad at all. That's the second fastest so far, and only 8.8 seconds faster than the Parade, which was the sports convertible from the 40s category. The Nat managed it in 3 minutes 19.2. So we are 20 seconds quicker than the Nat. It's basically the same car, but one's budget and one's premium. Okay, next up is the Signet, the pony car, with the automatic 2-speed transmission. Yes, it's not a fast one. So let's go into D. Load up that converter, and there's second. Okay, yeah. Not a speed demon, and it does handle like a sofa. So, I won't be expecting a cracking time or cracking cornering performance from this one, because the back end basically feels like the tyres are on ice. It starts going and it just keeps going, even though you're not going anywhere near as fast as you would expect for something like that to happen. Still flat out, have it 80, but it's not going much further than that. Hard on the brakes for the hairpin, a bit wide, and then no effort out of the exit and up the hill, well, very little. Brakes always for this corner. It's downhill and you are bound to go straight on otherwise. Nice and slow for this one. Just trying to get the lap without any sliding or wheel spin. Try and hold as much speed as we can. That way we have the best chance. My goodness, this looks slow. Sideways there. Oh dear. Yeah. Certainly doesn't like to be thrown about. And that wasn't even throwing it about. It was close, but yeah. Oh, it's like driving an old tractor. It's holding all right there. Okay, into the final chicane. Oh, understeer. There we go, cleared it. It's not difficult in a car this slow, but although you go a bit too fast and it will turn round on you. Okay, through the final section. And half an hour wait for the finish. It's the wrong way. And across the line for a 3 minute 10.022. So not too bad, but not too good either. Halfway up the board there. Just come ahead of the McCall. I should hope so, really. And in automation, it got a 3:23.49. So we beat that by 13 seconds. So another clear win for the real driver. And next up we have the Camel, the muscle car. Should be pretty fun around this track, although it's quite heavy, but has lots of power to make up for it. So let's see how she gets on. Okay, way nicely. Lots of low end power, very low rev limiter as well, only 49,000 RPM, but that's all it needs. And a second for this first chicane, easy on the weight transferation. Oh, it will just peel away on one side. I don't think we'll get to locked or limited slip differentials until the 80s or maybe somewhat in the 70s, sorry. Yeah, that's something we'll have to deal with. So it just didn't exist back at this point in the 50s. Okay, was carrying some nice speed through there. Whilst I was yammering away. Too bad through there, fairly clean. Off the throttle for this bit. Maintain speed there. Dab of brakes. Okay, and keep it in second for this one. Nice and easy, gentle on the throttle. Down to second for this one. A little bit skitty through there. We're through. Over the bridge into the tunnel. Bleed off speed gradually here. As it tightens and then opens. Okay, into the twisty chicane. Very gentle. Foot down. Oh, wheel spin. Come on, wasn't too bad. Would have cost us though. Cost us the win. Oh. Goodness me. Just trying to be as fast as I could there, but it was wrestling away at me, resisting every bit it could. So across the line for a 2 minute 57.346. Nice, sub 3 minutes, so that's another fast one. Pretty happy with that. And in automation it got a 3:05.65. So it's 6 or 7 seconds ahead of it there. That's not too bad at all. Okay, finally we have the Vision. Entry number 12 technically. It's the last entry of this group of 6, the 50s Gasmea cars. And this one was designed around the sports demographic, so this is pretty good fun to drive. It's pretty fast, handles well under power. So yeah, it should be pretty fun around this track. So let's go. Off we go. Great sounding engine, great feeling engine. This is the same body as our GT Premium car, only this is a lot lighter and handles considerably better in the turns, as you would imagine. Brakes have got some heat in them before we try and do that again. It's a bit late. See our brake temperatures on the left hand side of the screen there, and you can also see they're all drum brakes, so don't worry about that as well slightly. Very poor performance. Belting through here at nearly a ton. That's the way to do it. Pumping the brakes a bit there to resist the locking. trying to be careful. Better than fishtailing out of a corner. Whoop. Or fishtailing in a corner. Okay, let's jump around here. On the power again. Great car. Feels sporty, but it feels like respectful sporty. Like it's not just going to perform. You have to put some skill in, but not much. But when you do, it is pretty rewarding. Nice. Okay, over the bridge into the tunnel. Bleeding off some speed because we're going a lot faster with this kind of car. Steady. There we go, full throttle, sliding out the tunnel. Braking hard for the chicane. Getting my heel and toe completely wrong. Okay, I'm full power. Need to make up a bit for that fishtailing we did earlier. Off for this one. There we go, back on. Go on, baby. What speed can we get by the end? It's a ton in third. 104 miles per hour on the airspeed. So that's a 2 minutes 50.203. Wow, that was a lot of fun. In automation, it got a 258.2. So we did pretty well there. 8 seconds ahead. So that's it for the Grand Valley test. In the next episode we'll be going to the automation test track for the closest approximation of the automation test track module to BeamNG equivalent, if that makes any sense. So yeah, thanks for joining me and I hope to see you in that episode. Take it easy guys and girls. Bye bye.